guys! Welcome to Peace Card. It's me, Pat. So today it's quite different. So chikahan muna tayo because I finally decided to share with you all my migrating in New Zealand stories. So transitioning from Philippines to New Zealand. But before we really get into it, don't forget to like this video and give it a thumbs up and to subscribe for you to keep up to date to our videos. So for me to start, I will be sharing with you the 5 important things or tips that you should consider as you apply here in New Zealand. So first is read INZ or Immigration New Zealand. So this is really important for you to have an idea what are the visas that they have, and then what are the requirements, how much is the cost, and yung time frame, how long is the processing, and yeah. Because they have a lot of options for visas. Sometimes you thought that you can just get visitor visa, but as you go along the way, you will discover na pwede ka rin pala to resident or even to permanent. So it's really important to really search and read. And I also encourage you to also search and get some ideas from articles, blogs. At least may idea kayo sa experiences ng ibang tao, like yung experience nila dito and paano yung process, because you know, iba-iba naman yung experience ng mga tao. Like for me, iba din yung experience ko, and for other people, iba din yung process na na-experience nila. And I also encourage you to search for jobs. At least you have an idea, even if you won't apply yet, at least may idea ka kung yung profession mo ba or yung job na kung nasan ka, if it's in demand or not, and how much yung pay. So at least you know kung yung pay mo ba sa Philippines or yung pay na ma-earn mo sa New Zealand, if it's worth it to really take the risk. And at the same time, search or ask if you have any family or friend kung how much is the cost of living, so at least you can weigh lahat ng bagay. So because you know, migrating in New Zealand or migrating in even in other countries is really a big decision to make. So get a lot of information before you really go through it. Okay, so for my next one is time. So this is really important. I encourage everyone to really make time. So for example, you already decided na you will apply, you really need to make time because yung requirements or just finishing the application, it really requires time, and hindi mo siya pwedeng yung mamadaliin mo lang. So it's really important for you to plan ahead and for you to have a time frame for that. Okay, so the third one is money. So alam naman natin na this one is really important, na as you apply, make sure that you also have enough savings. So yeah, it's important for you to really prepare your money and to save as much as you can. Kasi different visas, they also require different amount of money na kailangan is meron ka. So for the fourth one is prepare yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So this is something na talagang prepare ko, and I decided myself na kailangan ko i-prepare because it's not really easy, especially leaving my home country and then where I grew up. So talagang prepare ko yung sarili ko. But you know, sometimes even if na sabi mo nag-prepare ka for that, pag nandun ka na or pag dumating ka na, iba pa rin. So I believe preparing yourself spiritually is really important, because you know, wherever you are, it's still God that can really help you, and then that will really sustain all your needs. So yeah, once you've been granted a visa, kahit na nasa Philippines ka pa, just send and apply for jobs. I mean, if you know na meron ka ng visa and anytime you can be in New Zealand, don't be afraid na mag-try lang, mag-send lang ng mag-send. The more you send your CVs, the more chance of success talaga. So yeah, yung probability of you getting a job is higher. For the next part, I just want to share with you all the 5 things that I learned migrating in New Zealand. So the first one is family matters. Alam ko na siya before, even before I arrived here in New Zealand. But when you move to different country and then you're away from your family, you will even realize even more na family is really important. That's they are the reason why you really like striving hard from to help at least, and as well as to make them proud. So it's really like family matters. So they are your inspiration, your motivation, and your supporter. So yeah. And then the next one is to never stop dreaming. Even if na makakuha ka na ng job, don't stop there. Just continue dreaming, just continue having goal. Maybe continue to save. I want to save this amount of money for me to help my family, to buy a house, or to travel, and to study again. Yeah, so just continue dreaming and have a goal that you can reach. Next one is to really be practical. We all have our own needs and our wants, but let's learn to prioritize our needs. So yeah, just be practical if you need that or if you just want that, but never forget to treat yourself, of course, because you deserve it. Next one is to be connected and stay connected. So before I arrived here in New Zealand, I mentioned it to my my librarian on duty job. If you haven't watched that, I've shared it there. Na before I even arrived here in New Zealand, I was really praying for life group, for a church, for me to be part of, because it's really important, to have a group of people that will pray for you and of course to celebrate with you. Yeah, so once you arrive in different country or here in New Zealand, look for a place or for a church or an organization, a group of people that will really be with you through this journey. The fifth one, last but not the least, it's very important is to always pray. And it's really important, especially if mag-isa ka sa, in a foreign country. It's just really God who will stay with you, who will just be with you and always for you. So just continue to pray because, God is really powerful. Na prayer really works. Na kahit na malayo ka, through prayer, your trust and your faith kay God, it can really, He can really move, and then He can really touch and make your family safe, even if it's 1,000 miles apart from you or away from you. Yeah, just always pray for all your decisions, or at least, you have someone that who really love you the most, that you can open up and share what happened to your day and all your plans and your goals. Just offer it to Him. So just always pray. Never ever forget to pray, because it really works and it's really powerful, and I can really testify to that. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and again, don't forget to like and subscribe this video for more New Zealand vlogs. Thank you guys, and have a good day.